everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel. Ooh, I am noticing my light's really off there. Today is the day that we're gonna go over the Fabfitfun add-on sale for spring 2020. Ooh, man, I can't believe it's already here. I actually did, go through the sale, do my normal thing where I research, and I try to be a little more organized. So we're gonna organize it by categories today. So I actually will have categories. I have my laptop in here so that hopefully when we go over all these products, it'll be a little bit more organized for you guys. As always, I will try to put timestamps below. And yeah, so let's just jump into this. So for those that are new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for watching. Last time I checked, we were just like two subscribers shy of 1,000 subscribers. So that's freaking amazing. If you haven't had a chance, please subscribe. Give this give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. I've got lots of great videos planned, unboxings, beauty, ingredients videos, all of those things. And if you haven't had a chance, take a look at some of my previous videos. Anywho, so today is the Fabfitfun add-on sale. What is this? So first off, let me just say I'm not sponsored. I don't make any money off Fabfitfun. I think I say this pretty much everything. I rarely get PR or I don't get PR. Occasionally I'll have companies reach out to me and say, hey, would you like to review this product? Most of the time I'm not interested. Every once in a great while I'll find something that interests me. So for the select members are those who purchase the box or for the entire year. So Fabfitfun is a subscription box service, and you can either buy their quarterly boxes or you can pay for the whole year and you get extra perks and you get it discounted. And so, yeah, so this started February 1st, and it goes to February 5th. So I'm hoping to get this video up Monday, which is 2 days before the end of the sale. However, with editing, this may not go up until very, very early on the 4th, but there will be plenty of time for you guys to go through this whole video and go from there. And they have split the sale up now so that the people that pay for a full year get early access for this 1 week. It closes out on the 5th. You get charged by the 7th. So, and they were really good. They sent an email today reminding that the sale closes on February 5th, which is Wednesday at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. Then the sale will open back up in about a week after that for everybody. So the people that already shopped in this sale will be able to go back and shop again. Okay, so just a few things to talk about that I noticed when I was going through this sale. So they have put on all these skincare products and products that have expiration dates. There's now a little label at the bottom that says that that all the products that they have are good for at least 6 months from the date they ship from their warehouse, and that some of them don't have expiration dates, but they have expiration on or opening, or POA. So that's good. That was a lot of controversy because they had products in there that said the expiration date was like 4 months or 3 months from the shipping date. So I guess they've gone through and kind of looked at that. So obviously they're either looking at people's videos or taking the feedback. All right, so let's dive into this. So like I said, I'll put the timestamps below. Please check out my other videos. I'll put in like my compilation of all of them. If you get really bored, go through, like there's many repeat products in this. This time we're gonna do categories, and I'm gonna do categories based on the Fabfitfun's website. So when you pull it up, how they have them on there, I just think that'll make it easier for me to organize it, and just easier to look at the products. This is by no means all-inclusive for every product in here. I'm not going to talk about everything. I just don't have the time or the energy. This video would be like 7 hours long, and what I like to do in this video is show you guys the different items, what I've used, or if I have an interesting opinion or observation about an item. It doesn't necessarily mean I own that item or I've used that item, but I may have some insight into that item and just give you my opinion. So again, these are opinions. These are not facts. This is just my experience. Some people have very different experience, and I do recommend, if you have not, go on the Fabfitfun forums. There are whole threads where people dedicate just to their opinion about products. And so some products I may not like or may not work for me, work wonderfully for others, and take everything with a grain of salt. Now, first category we're going to start with is the bed and bath category. I'm not going to go much in depth with Spongelli. I have talked about them in previous sales. All I can say is that some people love them. I personally am not a big fan of them because I have such dry skin. All right, so let's move on to the Real Foaming Feminine Wash. This is normally $9.50. It's $5 in the sale. So my computer is kind of here to my side. So if you see me looking to the side, that is the reason. And I am actually going to move closer to my computer so I can post up pictures on this side. So basically, this is a feminine foam wash. I just thought this was interesting, not because I've ever tried it or even that I'm probably going to try it. It's just the idea that you need a special wash for down there. Really you don't. Regular old soap should be fine. Just avoid soaps with perfumes. And yeah, I don't know. It just feels a little gimmicky to me. The Coola Classic, I've got my whole box of stuff here. So we have the Coola Classic Body Sunscreen. So let me find it on my list here to talk about it. This is the SPF 30 Unscented. This is what the bottle is. I'm like halfway through this bottle. I love Coola. If you like a chemical sunscreen and so the chemical sunscreens are sunscreens that absorb into your skin. They aren't barrier forming like the ones that have zinc oxide, which are better for the reefs. So these are not great for reefs and other things like that. But when I'm active and outside, chemical sunscreens actually work much better for me. They soak into your skin better. They are less likely to get sweated off. So if you're not going into the ocean and you don't have hypersensitive skin, then chemical sunscreens are fine. A lot of people will tell you don't use them. Oh my gosh, chemicals. But the reality is they're fine and it's better than not wearing sunscreen. So this is the particular brand that I like. They're very gentle. This is unscented. So if you have an issue with artificial scents, then this is a good one. It's only SPF 30 and it is only water resistant, which is why I'm not going to be repurchasing this in the sale. There is another one that I think is an SPF 50 that is a mango scent that's waterproof. Oh my gosh, that one is amazing. If I ever see it in a sale again, I am going to buy it again. But it's the same size as this. So this is $11, normally $32. Really not a bad price when you think about it. So $32 for sunscreen is very expensive, but $11 is not bad. That puts it on par with like the Neutrogena brands and everything, which are kind of my go-to drugstore brand. This active ingredients are avobenzone and octinoxate. I don't know those very well, but these basically are supposed to be broad spectrum and they're organic. So I do like these. Talk about the Ahave Mineral Bath Salt and Calming Lavender. I don't actually have it, but it is a really nice bottle of stuff. I got it in a previous sale and I gave it to my mom as a gift, but I do like that. Let's talk about the GAIA Lemon Souffle Bath Gel and Body Souffle Duo. I have not personally tried this, but I've been reading on the forums and I've heard some bad things about the bath gel / bath wash. So I've heard it kind of can stick in the tub. The smell's a bit strong. So it's just, I don't know what to think about it. All right, next item here is the Suntique I'm Repair Aftersun Serum. This is what it is here. It's a cica cream. So a cica is a type of plant product or complex from a certain type of plant. Here, let me show you guys. That basically is supposed to be soothing to your skin. I bought this and took this with me to Hawaii. It works okay. Like it's nothing miraculous, honestly. That's what it looks like. And then it goes in really, really nice and smooth. It has kind of a like a perfumey smell, but not too bad. It's more like a clean scented. This is a Korean product. It's not bad. I'm not going to be purchasing it just because I haven't gone through this, but that's just something to note. It's normally $20, now $9. Okay, so let's talk about the tools and brushes. So the first tool I want to talk about is the Pure Pillow Blend Collection Silicone Tools. I have not personally had these, but I just think it's a very interesting concept that probably will not work well. And maybe people correct me if I'm wrong, but it is basically they look like, let me see if I can give you guys an example. They look like these types of brushes, but the difference is instead of having a thick packed brush here, it's a silicone inlay into the thing that you're supposed to put on your foundation. I feel like a lot of us have tried different silicone applicators for foundation, like the makeup drop ones, and they just kind of just rub the stuff around, but it doesn't work as well as, let's say, a brush or a sponge or something like that. And so personally, I'm not that interested in a product like that. I feel like it is probably not going to work that well, but maybe I'm just a little skeptical. Let's talk about the PMD Kiss. So this is what the packaging looks like. I keep it in the package because I don't know, I just do, so I don't lose the parts. It's okay. It's very loud. It works okay. It's not a miracle worker. This is what it looks like. I think I've shown this many times before. You have two different sizes. You've got the small and the large application. You just pull this in and pop it out. Mine is not charged right now, so I can't show you or demonstrate, but it comes with a little USB cord to do that, and then it comes with a little lip plumping serum. It's gimmicky. I don't think it does much. But if you're looking for something gimmicky to plump up your lips without doing any sort of like injection, I don't think it's a horrible investment. It's, like I said, $49, normally $99, and mine's been okay. So I'm usually leery of buying expensive electronics from these sales, but this one's okay. All right, guys, let's talk about the Jade roller. I don't have this particular brand, but let me just show you generally what Jade rollers look like. This is the Sherry Matthews Acupuncture Jade roller. It's normally $45, and in the sale it's $5. This is my cosmetics one. So a Jade roller just basically is an idea. Oh, that does feel good. Is you're supposed to roll and help with like lymphatic drainage and puffiness on your face. If you put these in the fridge, they feel really nice and kind of help soothe and calm down your skin. I like having these around because they do feel good, but I can tell you most Jade rollers fall apart pretty quickly, and my daughter has broken at least one of mine previously. So I don't know if this one's going to be any better, but I feel like they're all kind of okay quality, nothing real spectacular. All right, guys, so this sale, and they have like a light therapy stuff, and in the sale there's 2 light therapy products, and in our actual box that we customize there is a light therapy product in it. So actually maybe I'll make that a separate video. I'm gonna make that a separate video at the end of the customizations and probably put that out on, let's do that on Tuesday, just because I don't know how this is gonna go. But anyway, Revive Light Therapy Lip Care. So this thing is normally $119 and it is on sale for $34. There weren't a lot of reviews on this, but the reviews that were there were good. It said that it plumped, it brought back a lot of fullness to your lips. It does seem like it's a temporary thing. And I kind of feel like if there's going to be a light therapy product in our box that we could pick, it might be worthwhile to get that instead of paying $34. Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare Spectralite Eye Care Pro. This is $49, normally $169 or $169. So same thing. This is light therapy. The reviews on it are good and bad. So good in that it does work. It helps with these 11 lines or these frowny lines in the middle, which I have the biggest issue with, and around the eyes. A few people complained that you could get spots in their eyes. I've actually been eyeing this thing for a while on Sephora, but just haven't wanted to spend the money on it because the bad part of this product is that there's lots of reviews that they will randomly die a couple months in, and that the company has not been very responsive to fixing that. I hope that's changed, but especially in a sale like this, that becomes a bit of an issue. So I am a little leery to buy something like that, beyond the fact that there is a light wrinkle product in potentially in our other big box for the spring. So for me, I'm gonna kind of hold off. 2 makeup melts, Vintage Cosmetics. There's a leopard makeup melts, and then there's a pink one. I previously bought the pink one. I only have 2 of the 3 here. One of mine is dirty and in the washer because I do use these. I personally like the makeup erasers a little bit better. I think they do a slightly better job, although these are not bad. And for $5, you get 3 of these, and they work decently well. Like I'm not unhappy. I just have a lot of makeup erasers, so and these 3, so I'm not going to be purchasing anymore. But they have the leopard print one and they have the pink ones. So if you don't have any and you want extras, these are good for the price. All right, next thing here is the tweezers. I bought these in the last sale. There's 2 versions. There is the tweeze Gold Pro Illuminating Tweezers with Diamond Dust Tip. That's this one. So they come in this cute little box which I kept the box because I just really stinking like the box. And this is what it looks like. It comes in this little case here, and it comes with a little mirror, which is kind of fun. Have you ever, so the other day I was at work and I noticed this like stray eyebrow hair, and I was working with a resident. If you guys don't know, a resident is someone that is still training to be their final doctor, meaning they've gone through med school and they are now training in their subspecialty. So I had a resident who was training to be an emergency medicine doctor under me that day, and I was saying something about my random stray eyebrow hair, and she's like, I have tweezers for you. And I had to go clear to the bathroom because I could not find a mirror or see it on my phone. So this is kind of cool if you ever carry these around. Now you have a little mirror. This is what it looks like. So this is what the product looks like here. It does have a little light here, which is awesome. And that's where you put the little battery in, and then it comes in this little case. So I like this so far. These are kind of fun, overpriced tweezers, but I think that they are super functional and I do like them. They work really nicely. So I do recommend them. They are $14, which is a lot because you can go and buy pretty decent tweezers for like $3 to $5 at the drugstore, like a Revlon pair or something like that, or Tweezerman pair. But yeah, these are $14, but they're good and they're normally $32. So the next category is going to be skincare. This is our biggest category. I have been trying to cut down on buying excessive skincare because we just get so much of it. In fact, when I hit that 1,000 subscriber, I think I may do a makeup giveaway and a skincare giveaway, or I don't know, some bundle of it. I'm going to give away some of my skincare because I have so many unopened masks and lotions and things that I'm never going to go through. And I've been giving some away as gifts to family members at different times. I suspect though that this will be a good opportunity for me to declutter a little bit and give away some products to people who will want them. But let's dive into the skincare in this sale, and there's a lot of it, not as bad as previous, which I do appreciate, because some sales it's just like all skincare, no makeup, not really anything else. So the first thing is we're going to talk about Grown Alchemist. They have a couple products in here. They have the Grown Alchemist Matte Moisturizing Balancing Moisturizer. They have a hand cream, and then they have like a little serum for like acne type spots. The packaging is super cute. It's like medicinal looking. Their products smell like nice and clean, almost like a plant smell. I do like their products a lot, and they're a fan favorite. If you've never tried their products, I do recommend trying one of the products in this sale. All right, next product I want to talk about again is one I have not tried, but if you're looking for a hyaluronic acid, the Hanskin Hyluronic Skin Essence has great reviews. It looks like a good lineup when I look at the product. It's $11, normally $46, and like I said, people rave about it. If you have not put in hyaluronic into your skincare, it is a product that draws moisture into your skin and helps keep that moisture there, or at least draw it there, and then you keep a barrier layer to keep that moisture from going away. So it is great if you have dry skin like I do. It helps add a plumping effect to your skin. One day I'm going to do an ingredients video on it. I have my other 2 ingredients videos about vitamin C and CBD. I'll post up there above if you haven't had a chance to check it out, where I dive into ingredients specifically in skincare and give my medical background and understanding of it so that you guys can help decide what you want. And there are many products in here that have CBD or vitamin C, and I'll talk about those as we get to them. Okay, next product is the Pixi Beauty Glow Mist, and then they also have the Glow Tonic. Let me see, here's the Glow Mist. Now this is, I don't think, let me see if I have the same size. I think I have the smaller size of this. So the size in the sale is 4.5 ounces. This is 2.7 fluid ounces. So this is obviously a smaller, and I've been using it, so it's all mixed up, but you can see it has like an oil layer mixed in with the bottom layer here. I love this product. I actually do use it a lot so this is the one I keep in here when I'm doing makeup. It does a nice like fine mist. Let me just show you guys. Very fine mist. Has just a clean, almost citrus scent, and then it kind of gives your skin just a nice glow. So that is what the applicator looks like. but it's great. I mean, Pixi is a product you can get at the drugstore, but it's not an inexpensive drugstore item. So this normally is, the size in this sale, which is bigger than this, is normally $20 and it's on sale for $9. So, but I do recommend this. This has propolis, which is made from bees, and argan oil. So this is not vegan, just to, if you guys are concerned about that, but it is a great product. I do recommend it. Okay, moving on here. So let's talk about Algenist. It's in the sale and they have a couple different products. Now I've tried some Algenist products, and I debated about whether I was going to purchase any Algenist products in this, and I probably am not, because what they have in the sale I don't need any of. But right now I've been using this. This is the Algenist Complete Eye Renewal Balm. This is what their packaging looks like. It's very simple. It is very just like cut and dry. Like they even put the, you know, how many mils are on there. Their products tend to not have any scents. They're just very bare bones products, but they're good. I really do like their product line. And I debated about getting the neck firming lift. It was okay. The reviews were not bad. But I realized I still have 2 neck creams to work my way through, so I'm going to be good. But they do have a collagen sleeping mask, and they do have the neck cream. And then they have a retinol cream, which again, I was debating on the retinol cream. Those are all very expensive. They're like $60 to $80 normally, and they've discounted them down to $20 to $30. This is not a brand you see often in sales. And it is, I believe, only at Sephora when I'm looking at it, or, you know, the higher end thing. So this is a good brand if you are interested in trying it. I got this in some box, and I don't use sheet masks as often as I get them, so they kind of pile up. And this is one that I have not tried, but I do have, and eventually I will try it. But this is the Lapcos Charcoal Pore Care. I believe I've tried other from this brand, and it's okay. Like, it's a Korean brand, as you can see. And this is, let's see if they have anything special. It is a fine charcoal powder. It detoxifies and tightens pores. The idea of charcoal in stuff, I feel like, is kind of like the CBD, the past CBD, if that makes sense. So it's a fad item that was in a lot of things because charcoal detoxifies. It draws impurities out. It does in certain things. Like if you overdose on something, and you come to the emergency room, we will give you charcoal within a certain period of time of ingesting it. I think that's where a lot of that idea comes from, and charcoal filters for things like water and other stuff. So charcoal has kind of made its way into scrubs and face masks, and I don't know how much it really does, but that's just an idea that it's supposed to draw out the impurities. I guess it can't hurt. Charcoal's not a bad product to have in things. But yeah, so this is the charcoal set. It is $25 normally. There are 5 charcoal sheet masks and 5 charcoal exfoliating pads. I don't have the exfoliating pads, but this is what the sheet mask looks like. And it's now $9. So that's actually quite a bit for that price. There's some Perricone MD products. Again, Perricone MD is a very expensive product, or a very expensive brand that is in the sale. I don't have a lot of experience with it, but definitely take a look at them. Okay, next thing here is the Lavido Renewal Neck Cream. I'm debating on getting this one. Again, I don't need another neck cream. I already have one that I'm using and another one lined up. But this is the Lavido packaging. This is the intensive foot cream I got in the last one. And previous to that, I have the body lotion. I love their products. I think they're really nicely done. They are vegan, paraben-free, gluten-free. They are made in Israel. And they just have such wonderful aesthetics on their packaging and smell really wonderfully. So this product, the neck cream, is normally $79. On the sale, it's $9. There's not a lot of reviews online. They're all from their website, but the reviews are good. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt, but they look okay. The Elemis Superfood Skincare Day and Night Duo. I'm a big fan of Elemis as a brand. I think that their stuff is really nice. We do get it a lot in different subscription boxes, and I do have the night cream. This is what mine looks like. I haven't gotten to use it yet because, again, I have a backlog. But just so you know, for the packaging, it does have this little thing here that you take off, and then it's pumped. I really like packaging that keeps it sealed like this. I think it keeps it fresher longer, and the active ingredients from, you know, getting worse. But anyway, this duo is $47, normally $100. This has 1 fluid ounce in here, so I believe they're both 1 fluid ounce. Let me double check for you guys. Oh, these are actually bigger, so 1.6 fluid ounces. So this one I have is a little bit smaller, and I think I got this either in a BoxyCharm or in a Ipsy, but the ones in the sale are a little bit bigger than this, so just FYI. So that's actually a really good price. But the ingredients on this are really nice, and this line is a good line that I quite enjoy some of their other products from it. A duo of Purilisse green tea duo. The sheet mask I personally have not tried, but I have heard great things about. However, I do have the matcha green tea antioxidant primer moisturizer. I got this in a previous Ipsy. This duo is normally $81 and on sale for $19. It's a 1.7 fluid ounce matcha and green tea, which is this size. Let me show you guys this. I love this brand's product. This just has a nice clean smell, and so I've been asked, like, is this a primer or is this a moisturizer? And what I can say is this is a moisturizer that they say primes your skin for makeup, but really it's a moisturizer. You're still probably going to want to put a regular primer underneath there, but it soaks in really nicely and it leaves your skin just feeling very moisturized, and it smells really fresh. So I really do enjoy this product. This is really, really nice. And then you get 6 of the green tea and vitamin C brightening sheet mask, which again, I have not personally tried, but I've heard fabulous things about it. So I do recommend that. All right, we have some Murad products. We have the Murad Intense Wrinkle Eye Reducer. I thought I had that, but I actually have a different eye cream. And then it's okay. Like, I don't hate it, I don't love it. Murad, I kind of come and go on whether I like their products. So, okay, moving on down here. Okay, so now we also have the Purilisse Brightening Blue Lotus Brightening Serum and Youth Serum. Now I have 1 part of this as well. I wasn't sure if I had both, but I only have 1 part. I have not gotten into it. This is the Brightening Serum, which is 1 fluid ounce. So this is the size in the cell. I also, again, I love this line from Purilisse. This is their anti-aging line. And this has supposed to reduce dark spots. And so let's see, it has vitamin C in it. So it's a vitamin C product, just to be aware. This is their older packaging. Their newer packaging has a different color. Let me show you guys what I mean by that. So this is one of their eye serums, and so you can see the older packaging is more of this light blue, and the newer packaging is looking more like this, like really aqua blue. So if you notice a difference, that's that. I actually like the old packaging a little better, but I think they're putting a lot of this older packaging and trying to get rid of it. So it could be either or. Like I said, I've gotten both. I've gotten both types of packaging, and recently I've been getting more of this packaging. But anyway, this has vitamin C. It's supposed to have prune extracts and avocado oil. And I don't believe, yeah, I have a little bit here. Let me show you guys a little bit of what the cream looks like. It just smells like the other Blue Lotus line. It doesn't really have much of a scent. I absolutely, like I said, adore this skincare line. I really love their facial scrub in this line, so I do recommend this. I don't have the Blue Lotus Youth Serum, but if anyone has tried that, let me know down below and see, you know, let me know what you think. All right, moving on. There is the Teami products. I have 2 of these Teami products, and I wanted to show you guys these. Teami blends. So Teami is a company that used to just do tea, loose tea leaves, and we'd see this in the sales for all different types of tea. Their tea's okay. I don't love their tea, but they recently got into skincare, and actually in my box by Fashionista, we've been getting a lot of Teami products. And so I actually haven't gotten around to using them because I literally just got them in the last month or so. This is the Teami Detox Mask in green tea. And let me show you, this is in the Teami Blends Ultimate Beauty Bundle. So this is what it looks like here. And this is, let me see if the size is in this sale for you guys. Okay, so in the sale, they say the sizes. Unfortunately, they don't say the sizes, so that makes me think they only have one size. So this is a supposedly limited edition set. So they have the Teamy Detox mask, which is this, and I haven't opened this yet, so we're gonna leave this shut. And this is supposed to be cruelty-free. It's made in the US. It is basically a clay mask with 2 different types of clay in here. And then it's got vitamin E, it's got matcha green tea, which is a very soothing product to put in your skin. And so that is that. So matcha, lemongrass, and clay. And then they have the facial scrub, which I do not have. And then they have the Teamy Soothe and Repair, and I believe Glow Oil. Now I only have one. I have the tea infused oil, which is Soothe. This is what it looks like, super pretty. It does have the sage in there. So, and it tells you it is best by 12/20/21. So I do appreciate they do package and let you know, but it is so pretty that you can see both the sage and the lavender particles in there. And this I've not used, but the people that have been using it have been saying fabulous stuff about this. So it will be on my list of things to try, but definitely good things about that. But hopefully that'll help you guys decide on that. Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment. And unfortunately, I don't have mine anymore. I had a sample size of this. I actually had to get rid of this. So it's normally $50, on sale for $14. I had a half-size sample of it. It has a special applicator, which if I can find a picture, I'll put it up there. The applicator was a little weird, but kind of cool. But the reason I had to get rid of it is I started putting it on and my skin actually started burning really badly under my eyes. And I have sensitive skin, but I don't have that sensitive skin. I have used lots and lots of different eye creams and generally don't have this reaction. This one just, it was like painful and burning. I first thought it's because I had rubbed my eyes too much after a makeup application, but then I used it like a week later after I let everything settle down, and it continued to cause burning and irritation. This was about 3 or 4 times of using it that I really started noticing it. So I got rid of it because I couldn't handle it anymore. So anyway, it is what it is. I don't care for it. It's not my favorite product in the world. Juice Beauty does have a bunch of other products. They have a skin facial like spray peel that sounds really good, and they also have an anti-cellular wrinkle overnight cream. Their products are much beloved, and beyond the eye cream that I had a horrible reaction to, their other products have been fairly good. I have not had huge issues with them. Okay. Let me see if I've gotten everything on here. Let's talk about the SPF RX C15 Plus. This is a vitamin C cream. Let me see if I can find it on my list here. So I wanted to talk about this not because I have it, but because I worry about people buying this and stockpiling it or not being aware of the shelf life of this. Okay, so let me see. Is this the one? There's 2 by this company. There's a C plus E plus F antioxidant, which is good for 12 months. And then there is the C15, which is also a vitamin C product that is only good for 2 months once you open it. And just be warned, if you do purchase that product, that you need to use it within 2 months, and it's a decent sized dropper bottle. So it kind of makes it a little bit difficult to work your way fully through it. So, all right, let's move on to our next category. This is hair. So I only have 2 products I really wanted to touch base on in the hair product section. Now there's the fan favorites, there's Oribe, there's R&co. I like R&co. 90% of their stuff that I have gotten, I have enjoyed. That is a solid brand. So if you are looking at a brand, I would recommend that one. They do have their shampoos, which are a fan favorite. They're $19 in the sale. Normally like, let's see, how much are they normally? They're normally $50. Now, the one product I do have and I love and I've repurchased several times, this is like my second or third bottle of it, and I just bought this in the previous sale, so I will not be repurchasing this now because I have a backup of this one. But this is the Oribe Gold Lust Dry Shampoo. I think this is my third one. And I have a fourth one. I love this stuff. This is my absolute favorite dry shampoo. It does leave a very tiny film in my hair. It is near impossible for me to find a dry shampoo with my darker hair that does not cause that. Let me show you. My hair is really nasty today because, yeah, it's been one of those days where I've been running around with the kids. But you can see it just goes on and you put it in there and then you let it basically work it into the roots. And then when I do dry shampoo days, I wear my hair up. Let's just be honest. Those are not the days that you want to put your hair and try to leave it down. But it does a really nice job. It has a very nice scent to it. It's not overwhelming. And it does a nice job of soaking up the oil, but not making my hair feel gummy. I just really enjoy this dry shampoo. And one of these does last a really long time. So this is 6 ounces. So this thing will last me at least a month or two. And I use dry shampoo pretty frequently. Now, thing to note, and I've been asked this in previous comments and sections from people, is with the dry shampoo, the best way to use a dry shampoo is actually put it in your hair before you go to bed if you know you're going to have a no wash day in the morning. And then you can use a little bit more in the morning to kind of pep it up. If you do that, you don't have to use as much, and it really does a nice job of making your hair look good. So just a little hint if you've never done that with dry shampoo. They do have 2 other products in the sale. This is they have the Oribe Surf Comber Mousse, which is a very expensive mousse at $21, normally $39. And then they also have the a balm, which is the smooth style serum. It's $29, normally $54. I have not tried those. They're very expensive, but I suspect they're really good considering how their other products are. The other product I really want to touch base on, there's 2. There is the Invisibob Duo in here, and I have, I, for some reason, still have the box in my drawer, but we got these in one of the previous sales. So these are the slightly smaller Invisibobs. If you've ever gotten the 4-pack of or 3-pack of Invisibobs, they're a little bit bigger than these. This is what they look like. This one is the clear and brown, so I only have 3 of them here. I don't know where one of my clear ones is. This is what they look like. That is the size. So they go like this and then they go back to their size. And if you ever have one of these like get overly stretched, just put them under hot water, and that usually causes them to shrink back. I am kind of hit or miss on whether I like these. I like these in a bun. So when I put my hair up in a bun, let me show you what I mean. So I do a ponytail with a regular ponytail holder and then doing a bun. I actually like the Invisibobs because they kind of give a nice like messy bun look like this. You can pull the hair out. I don't like them for just straight up ponytails. At least in my hair, they can get a little tangled. I can't use them on my daughter's hair, which is curly. They get caught in there. It's a mess. It's just awful. And I really dislike them in there. But some people love these. Some people hate these. They are what they are. They're normally $16 for a quad pack here, but they are $7 in this sale. I believe we've gotten them in previous boxes. Okay, so the only other product, and I did not put it in here, is the Marrakesh leave-in treatment and detangler. Marrakesh has a very strong, almost incensey smell to it. So that is something to be real mindful if you don't like a strong, like herbally, incensey smell. Their products themselves are actually quite nice. And this is normally $16 and on the sale for $5. Line here, we're going to get into makeup. They actually had a pretty good makeup selection in this sale. So let's just go over a couple products here and brands that I've either had experiences with or have products to talk about. So let's talk about first the Tristic Mini Eye Essentials. This is $19, normally $48. So in this bundle, you get a crayon with a, which is Monomoto Pink Pearl. You get another shadow crayon in Kono Coffee, a mini brow pencil in Americano, and a eye pencil in Black Sand. I like Tristic's crayon products. They're very creamy and nice. It's kind of a boring combo, but if you want a nice pencil for the eye area, this is a good like neutral pencil combo. All right, we've got the Mia Del Mar Cafecito eyeshadow palette. This is $11, normally $34. I did do a review on my channel the other day, like a day ago, 2 days ago, depending on when this video goes up, of another Mia Del Mar palette, the Novellero one that I got here. I'll post up above that review of this palette, but this is what it looks like. It does come with, their little palettes come with a little brush like this. The quality of the shadows is not bad. I don't know, let me see if they say on this palette here, but this palette that I got in the previous sale had, didn't have enough mattes in it for my taste, and that was my big problem with this palette, is there were only 3 mattes and the rest were shimmers. I am a shimmer fan, but that made this palette relatively difficult to work with. Some of the shimmers are better than others. The mattes were really nice overall that I used. But anyway, if you want a more in-depth review, definitely look at it. It's not bad. For the price, 11 bucks, I think it's worth an $11 palette. This palette is kind of an odd color combo. It looks like it is mostly like cool toned grays and browns, but then there's this random warm tone brown transition shade, which I would imagine would make this palette a little bit difficult to work with. Probably the same issue I had with this palette, where you have like one random warm tone transition shade that only goes with about half the palette. So that is my big complaint with this thing. Other than that, I do think they're a decent brand, and it's nice to support an indie brand of makeup. So anyway, like I said, go check out that video if you haven't previously. Okay, so we've got the Pure Pro eyeshadow palette by Etienne Ortega. I have had hit or miss with Pure shadows. Some of them are absolutely fabulous. Some of them are absolute crap. It's about half and half. Half of them I've given away or they've spoiled, and I had one palette, the Midnight Masquerade palette, that actually molded after like 3 months of having it. And I've had palettes that I absolutely adore by them. So I'm leaning against getting this just because, one, it's a very dark kind of grungy story tone on it, and two, because I just have hit or miss with their products. Let's talk about Ilia. There are a couple products by Ilia. This is a clean beauty product, a very expensive brand that I've only really seen at Sephora. And their whole thing is that they're supposed to have very clean products. I believe they are probably cruelty and vegan as well. Cruelty free and vegan, but don't quote me on that. But anyway, their products are very expensive. They have a primer that is normally $52. In this sale, it's $17. And then they have their multi-sticks. They have 2 different colors. They both look very intriguing, but they're still really expensive when all is said and done. They're like $17. All right, let's talk about Kosas. This is a very expensive brand that I've really only seen at Sephora. They have cheek duos, and they have a like highlighting bronzer duo, normally $34, $17. They look very pretty. There are 2 Pinky Rose palettes. I have not tried their products, but I am very intrigued, and probably will end up purchasing one. They have the Rose Earth Hue eyeshadow palette. It's a huge palette. You know how I feel about large palettes. I tend to get overwhelmed with them. But it's $9. That's not bad. Normally these palettes are $28.99. They also have the Pinky Rose I Said Yes eyeshadow palette, which looks kind of like a mix of yellows and, well, it's hard to say, yellows and pinks and, let me see here. Yellows and pinks and purples. I don't know. I keep going back and forth of which one. One looks more pinky purple and one looks more like earth tones. They both look very intriguing. So, all right, there is a foundation that is quite intriguing. I thought about getting it, but I have changed my mind just because I'm trying to keep my bill down to a minimum in this sale. But if any of you guys have tried this, I am super curious about this. This is the Sampar Glamour Shot Transparent Foundation. This is supposed to be a clear foundation that if you put on you want any tint, you just put on a powder with a tint and it's supposed to tint you up. I guess it's just a smoothing kind of glass skin type foundation, but I'm curious if anyone's tried anything like this and what you think. It's normally $51. In the sale, it is $19. Okay, we have the Yumi Kim makeup tray case. This is what it looks like. We got this, oh gosh, this was like my first or second box. This was quite a while ago. I was kind of skeptical when we got it, but I love this tray case. Right now I've used it for many different things. I've used it to travel, I've used it to store makeup, and right now I'm using it to store my bigger, fatter makeup brushes. I'll probably change that out at some point, but it does have a really nice brush holder with this little like pockety thing up here that I have some of my sponges. It's really cute. It has really worn and torn quite nicely. I am quite happy with this tray case. Normally $58, but in the sale it is $19. This is a solid, wonderful tray case. I do recommend it. So Beauty Bakery has a highlighting palette in there. I don't have much to say about their highlighting palette. I did buy one of their recent eyeshadow palettes, which I haven't had much time to play with, but it's a great indie brand that has really cute packaging. So it's still quite expensive. Even on sale, it's $24 for the highlighter, normally $38. Can we talk about the Atomic Makeup Mini Lip Kit with CBD? So please, if you haven't had a chance, go watch my CBD video, my CBD ingredients video. I felt like recently they've been putting CBD in everything. And I thought, well, maybe there's some miraculous thing about CBD that makes it worthwhile to put it in everything. Please, please, please go watch that video, because I did a lot of research and basically came to a conclusion that CBD is just a fad item that they're placing in everything. And there really isn't a good reason for it to be in a lip kit or lip gloss. The main effect of CBD is anti-inflammatory. Why you would need anti-inflammatory effects and your lips is beyond me, because it's really more effective on things like psoriasis and eczema. So I think that is a total cash grab by this company, that they found a trendy product to put in there, but that is my personal opinion. Maybe these are the most awesome lip glosses ever. I do believe that they had hemp seed oil, which is a fabulous product and would probably be very, very great in a lip gloss or a lipstick, because it is full of omega fatty acids. Okay, rant aside there. All right, let's talk about this. This is the Laura Sanchez Moods palette. I do own this. I don't know where the brush is. If you guys haven't seen my decluttering video, please go take a look at that. I'm doing a decluttering series over the next couple of weeks. My first one I came out about a week ago. It's all my eyeshadow palettes. This is one of the palettes that I had. I got in a previous Ipsy. I have only used it a bit, and I am decluttering this. I'm going to give this away to a friend most likely. It is a beautiful palette. The shadows are very nice. This highlighter here, just to show you guys, has like a pink to white shift. It's very pretty, but what I found is the shades blend beautifully. Like, this is a nice palette. I just don't reach for it. It is very colorful. These two shades are my favorite, the pink and the green, but I just have those shades a lot in my resources. So this one I was decluttering, but it is a solid palette. It's $19, normally $35. It does come with a little brush. Like I said, I have no idea where that little brush is. It's just like a single little brush here. But if you're starting out and you want a little colorful palette, this is a good palette. It's a good indie brand. So, and it's really pretty packaging. So yeah, that's that. Okay, I think that is it on makeup. Okay, let's talk about fashion. Fashion. There is the White House Black Market Navy Tote. I don't even know if this company exists in malls anymore, because I don't go to malls anymore. But that was a very popular, when I was a teenager and even into college, that was a really popular store in the mall. They had really nice clothing. Like, I really enjoyed getting dresses and stuff from there, and everything was black and white, maybe a little occasional navy, but that was what that company was about. Their products held up really well. Their clothing was really well done. And they have a tote in the sale that I debated about getting, but I realized I have way too many purses. But the tote is $50, normally $21. That seems pretty in line with previous periodic prices that I've seen when I used to shop there. And I suspect this is actually probably a pretty good tote. So yeah, that is that. Okay, we have the Summer and Rose Rory Beach tote. That is very similar to the other Summer and Rose tote, which I don't know where mine is currently, but the one we got in previous sale, it is also a customization option. So I suspect that it's going to wear and tear similar. I had really bad luck with mine where the inner lining tore, but a lot of people did not. I think I got a defective one. The exterior of my product is doing really, really good, and it has these really pretty knotted handles. It's a cute bag. This one looks really cute, looks very beach themey. And yeah, talk about the Rachel Paley reversible clutch. We got these way back. This was my first box. I got it in a spring edit sale 2 years ago when I started with Fabfitfun. This is the one I got. This is not the exact pattern in the sale. They have the Paradise one, which is really pretty. It's like a teal with pink, which I've always, every time I see this one, I'm like, oh, I'm going to get it. But then I realize I don't use clutches that often. I had gotten this one, which was really pretty. I like it because it is reversible. So mine reverses to cream. That one reverses to a really pretty teal color. And on the inside, it does have even nice detailing with the thing there. Some people have figured out how to get little things to clip in and make this into a long purse. I have yet to find one that works for me. That would be my only complaint about this, is I wish that they had a way to make this into a long purse over just a clutch. But it is a really nice clutch, and it is worn and torn quite nicely. I've had this thing for 2 years. I don't use it a ton, but when, you know, it hasn't fallen apart like some of my other clutches. So this is not bad. Like I said, $60, normally $11. The Deaux Lux Demi backpack, this is $9, normally $75. This, it wasn't a previous thing. I don't really care for mine that much, but someone made the suggestion. They gave it to their daughter, who absolutely loved it. I totally see this as a cute kid's backpack. It's just a little small, so I don't find I use it. It is cute though. It's just not functionally what I go for. So just to note, this clasp is like this. This is the interior, what it looks like. It is lined, and it does have a little interior pocket. It does have the little corners that make you think that the bottom is lined, but the bottom is not lined. And then it does have the little straps. It's not bad. Like, people have been saying it wears and tears okay. I haven't really used mine much, but it's cute. They also have the Vince Camuto Luck tote. This was way back, like 2 years ago, I believe, their winter item. They said that this is a $128 tote, but it was in their bag, and this is on sale for $14. This is what it looks like. Some people will go through, and I haven't done this, but I may do this eventually, and they'll go in and they'll bend this corner in and they'll sew it so that it makes it into a flat bottom so that you're able to carry this around. It does come with a nice duster bag. My major issue with this is that it doesn't have any sort of clasp to close it. And so that makes it rather difficult for me to use, and the way the shape is. But if you like it for like a laptop or something like that, that's very nice. It is vegan leather, so i.e. pleather or PVC, so it's plastic, but it looks nice. Like, it feels soft. It's probably worth $14. It's not worth $128. I didn't grab my Glass and Ladder Company clutch. I have the full-size clutch. It's really pretty, but I haven't used it much, and the problem with the clutch is I pulled it out, and I have a light blue color. This one's a darker one in the sale, and it has transferred color from another item it was touching, and I didn't realize that it did that. So that is something that's a little disappointing. This one in here is $79.99, normally $14. The one I have, I don't use a lot because it does not fit my laptop in there. My laptop is just a little bit too big. If I had a tablet or like an iPad, it would fit it. This little clutch is probably only going to fit a little tiny tablet. It wouldn't fit much more than that. But they are cute and they're fashionable, but they're a clutch. So, you know, give or take if you're going to use them. Okay, let me see. They have the Babble Bar earrings. I didn't grab mine because I didn't realize, I didn't see them in the sale previously when I was going through and making my list of stuff. They're really pretty. They're ear crawlers, and mine are very pretty. I haven't really used them much because my ear shape doesn't quite fit them. But if you do well with ear crawlers, they are super duper adorable, and I think very nice for being costume jewelry. Let me see if there is any other jewelry I want to talk about. And then I do have a pair of sunglasses I want to talk about, which I know I don't wear sunglasses that often. These are the Kendall and Kylie Sloan glasses. I got these in a bundle of something or other. The case is really nice. I don't wear sunglasses that often. So this is what the Kendall and Kylie Sloan glasses look like. These are normally $145. They're $19 in the sale. This is just not my style of glasses, so I don't wear them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I found them the other day and I was like, oh yeah, I have glasses that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with. But these are what they look like. Like I said, not really my style, but I do like the case. They seem nice. They seem like they're worth $19. So, all right, let's move on to home. We have two things to talk about. We have the, there's a lot in the home category, and I'm just not going to go over a lot of it. They do have the Attitude Bamboo Lyocell mask. I have one of those from it was like a Cause box. This is not the mask to buy. It's just like a cheapy face mask, and for the price, totally don't get it. I think that the mask in the actual box, the weighted mask, looks far more interesting. Plus there's a silk mask in the sale that also looks much better. Okay, let me see. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Purilisse. I do have a bottle of it and have been using it in our bathroom. I bought it as a gag gift, more from, as I drop it, for my husband. And this is the size of the bottle. This one is the original citrus. They have different scents in this sale, but this is 2 fluid ounces. A little of this goes a long way. So what I have found with this to make it work, because it is awkward to use, is you have to spray it before you go. If you wait and spray it after you go, it doesn't work as well, and you get that smell, and it just doesn't do its thing as well. So definitely spray that before you go. But it does a good job, and it actually smells pretty good. Wellness, there's the Aromatherapy Associates Deep Muscle Gel. I got this a while back. This is the one that I have. Let me pull this up so I can talk about this. So that's the product. It is a gel that's supposed to be soothing on the muscles. I don't reach for mine much. I got this in a, I got mine in like an add-on or a bundle or something, a mystery bundle. So the size of this is 5 fluid ounces. So mine isn't even a full size. This is like much smaller. So the actual one's gonna be much bigger. Mine is the Revive Body Gel, which is supposed to be refreshing and invigorating. This one in the sale is the de-stressing. And I think the de-stressing one, let me see, does it have lavender in it? It has lavender in it, and I believe this one has rosemary and eucalyptus. So the scents are also going to be a little bit different. But they have a very pungent, like, this one smells like aromatherapy. The other one, from what I understand, smells heavily of lavender. So some people don't do well with lavender. If you're one of those folks, I would avoid that. Let's talk about the Soul Fog. So they have the Soul Fog Shoe Odor Eliminator in Citrus. I have the one in a fresh scent. This does actually work really nicely. This is the size of the bottle. I bought one of these as a gag gift, and then I had got another one, and they actually work well. If you have stinky feet, they work quite well. They're normally $10, and in the sale, they are $5. All right, they have the Tula probiotic capsules. I just wanted to touch base on that. I actually am a big fan of probiotics in general. I think gut health is incredibly important. And if you are on antibiotics or recently have gone through some sort of stomach illness, I do think a probiotic is important. You can buy them pretty much over the counter. This one doesn't seem like it's a bad price. I think it was $19. And I cannot find it on here, but anyway, for a 30-day supply. You can also just go buy yogurt if you want to be cheap. But, oh, excuse me. But anyway, that's just my thought about probiotics. All right, let me see if there is anything else. Oof. Let's talk about the Debt Crushers platform. I've seen this on many of the forums, and I actually would like to agree with what a lot of people have said. Basically, why are you spending $200 to $600 on a debt seminar? If you are spending that kind of money, you are not using your money wisely, and therefore that is part of the reason you're in debt. You can go buy like a $20 book and, you know, learn about debt a lot quicker and easier. So I do say that that's probably a waste of money, to go and have someone tell you how to manage your debt. Like, that's just don't. I mean, I know I am fortunate to have the means to not be in debt as badly as some people, although I do have, I have had hundreds of thousands of dollars of student loans, which we have been meticulously paying down, and will hopefully have paid off this year, which is amazing. And I'm fortunate to be in that place, but please don't give your money away to this. Like, go buy, you know, I think is it Dave Ramsey is the one that everyone suggests. You just go buy that book, and it talks about, you know, different ways to pay down your debt and everything like that. All right, let me see if there are any other things I wanted to talk about. Okay, I think that was it. So hopefully this is helpful to you guys. Like I said, no means by inclusive, but we'll see. I'm going to try to be better on this sale and not buy a ridiculously massive amount of stuff, but who knows? We'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and bye. Oh, I will be doing a separate video with my customizations. I just figure that'll be better as a separate video. It'll either come out right before or right after this video, but they should be coming out within 24 hours of each other. So stay tuned. Bye.